law or any other professional skill, right? But those who are less meritorious and have more interest in any technical work should undertake training and start work from the age of 19 to 23, and even lower than that. Yes, I strongly support that, but I am not going against the child labor norms. No, I am not going that. But I strongly support that students should earn while learn. So, and then start earning money without wasting time, or you may engage in economic activity along with your studies for helping yourself, your family, your society, and ultimately the country. Develop entrepreneurship skill, right? Secondly, develop entrepreneurship skill. Average Indian families teach their kids since school days to study hard, and after completion of formal education appear in competitive examinations to get a government job, so that life becomes secure and safe for the children. This takes at least 25 years for average students to get a job, and nowadays government jobs are scarce. Look, India has 130 institutions of national importance, including the Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Delhi, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, etc. It is revealed in a survey report of the Higher Education Department, Government of India, that there are 1,043 universities, 42,343 colleges, and 11,779 stand-alone institutions listed on AISHE, All India Survey of Higher Education 2019 to 20 web portal. Also, there are 522 general, 117 technical, 63 agricultural and allied, and 66 medical, 23 law, 12 Sanskrit, and 11 language universities, and rest 145 universities are of other categories. The report of All India Survey on Higher Education 2019 to 2020 highlights that total enrollment in higher education has been estimated to be 38.5 million. It is learned from the survey that 2,02,550 students are enrolled in PhD course, which is about 0.5% of the total student enrollment. Why I am mentioning all these figures and data? See, I am mentioning the figures because India will never be able to, no government, neither state government, nor central government, nor any national political party, nor any coalition government, even in the days to come. Never. No, it is not possible for any company. No, it is never possible for any company to provide government jobs to these vast enrolled or passed out students of universities, let apart the millions of pass out students from schools, right? Remember these things. Why? You should think logically. Therefore, I encourage our students to undertake more entrepreneurship education and skill development training to set up their own industries and enterprises. Instead of being workers, better educated students can improve their skills to become owners of startups, and government loan is available if you cannot afford your own financing. So, entrepreneurship development is the means of enhancing the knowledge and skills of entrepreneurs through several classroom coaching and programs and training and training. The entrepreneurship development process helps new firms or ventures to get better in achieving their goals, improving business and nation's economy. There is always risk in business and entrepreneurship. I do not deny that there is no risk. Yes, there is risk, but at the same time, I would say that there is profit also. Right? To make India the business hub, to make India the production hub of the world, our meritorious and skilled students should come forward to set up industries, factories, and business enterprises in Indian Holy Land. Right? Study the job-oriented subjects. Yeah, I would request my students to shift their attention, to shift their focus towards more job-oriented subjects and courses. if the majority of our students are studying in general streams, very few of them are getting jobs nowadays. Many of them are frustrated, and so also their parents. The world has changed and is changing rapidly. The new areas such as food and beverages, fashion, technology, accounting, taxation, commerce, science, technology, digital payment system, beautician courses, gymnasium, health and hygiene, software and hardware learning will become helpful for average students. The aviation industry, non-fossil fuel industries such as hydropower, wind power, solar power and space technology, travel industry are some sectors where students can find their future. Learning different foreign languages such as German, English, Russian, French and training in business management, financial management, personal management, international trade, business management, etc. will also help the students to work in various fields. Opportunities in health consultancy, education consultancy, psychological consultancy, marriage consultancy and even divorce consultancy and family management will be widened in the future. So teaching through technology is going to be the norm in the coming days. The classroom teaching will gradually be less significant and online teaching, online examination, online payments will be more popular in the days to come. So small car manufacturing, battery and electronic or electric vehicles manufacturing and service industries are going to be more lucrative in the days to come. Drone making, drone servicing are new areas of income. The market of artificial intelligence in India is also very attractive now. The same, it is over $7.8 billion in August 2021, which represents a 22% increase in the size of market over 2020. So artificial intelligence is a very upcoming sector where our students can earn a lot of money, right? Because the average salary is 14.3 lakh Indian rupees there. Take a, and then I would like to shortcut my video because it is already 40 minutes over. So the next ways or the next means, I would say, to take a strategic goal. You see, if Beijing can finally take an ambitious strategy to put its influence over the global economy, aim for global power and perhaps global primacy over the next generations, why New Delhi should remain behind? This is for the central government, right? I have already proposed a mixed form of government modeled on the USA and China. Mixed form of government is necessary for India. The tenure of government should also be extended to a maximum of 10 years, or there should be a single party rule in our country. A corruption-less, long-term, strong central government can only fulfill India's dream of becoming a superpower. I strongly advocate for Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat, Ek party, Ek government with federal structure and autonomy of state governments. But if our political masters cannot take any affirmative action by 2024, I may tell my fellow citizens to take a strategic goal to outperform our counterparts in USA, China, Japan, Germany and Israel individually. If the government fails to take this step, maybe due to their administrative or political reasons, I would say that every individual, we as part of Indians, should take the initiative, should take the leading role, right? How, if you are a student, read more, what will you do? If you are a student, read for more hours than the students of said countries, maybe for the Japan, Germany, USA, UK, Singapore, you have to study more than them, right? If you are a scientist, devote more time and energy to discover better technology, better software, better medicine, but at a lesser price. Remember, price should be lesser, quality should be better. If you are an entrepreneur, produce things that are not even thought of in any Western countries. If you are a researcher, outsell your counterparts in the world. Similarly, all professionals such as farmers, teachers, administrators, judges, lawyers, and industrialists should give their best as an individual and as a collective force. All the works have to be done keeping the only goal of our national interest in mind. There should be only one goal, that is national interest in mind. All people, all students, all younger people, all old people, everybody should be patriotic, Our mother country, motherland is first. Sacrifice everything for the development of our motherland. Only for how many years? Only for 25 years. You give 25 years, your 25 years will make our country the best in the world. India is already best in where? In philosophy. In philosophy, India is best. India is the Vishwaguru spiritually, but we have to take our country economically also ahead, right? So I need your participation, the participation of every individual, participation of every able-bodied person. I need your participation. I fold my hand. I tell you to come forward. Please come forward and join in this great task of taking our country ahead, right? So I tell you to work for personal development, but it must be done without harming others' interest in present and even in the future. So, can we take an oath to give our best from today? Finally, self-development is imperative. Many of us try to change our friends, children and students, but very few of us try to change ourselves. Our great philosophers and saints have taught us to be moral and spiritual. If we, the educated and privileged few, are moral and disciplined, we do not instruct others. We need not instruct others to be moral and disciplined. The people who live in and around us will see us, follow us closely, and get influenced automatically. And with the individual change, the nation will be changed inherently. So at first we will have to change ourselves. I try to change myself. I do not do any activity that can harm the state, that can harm the government, that can harm our nation. I do not speak even a single word that can harm our country, that can go against the interest of my country anywhere in the world. I do not talk with any person anywhere in the world, not in my country, even when I talk with the foreigners, with my foreign friends, I never tell even a single word against my country, because I am a patriotic. I lead a disciplined life. Similarly, I beg your pardon. So, like this, everyone, I am not giving my example, but like there are so many people. Similarly, very recently I have started seeing the video of Swami Sarvapriyananda. What a great person of Ramakrishna Mission. I have watched not less than 50 videos. What a great knowledge he has. I am greatly inspired by him very recently. But my teachers, Professor Amartya Mukhopadhyay, Professor Dipankar Sinha, are great persons of this country who are revolutionizing the social science and particularly political science. So I am being a student of them. I am privileged. Right. When I see the video lectures of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, I also get enthusiastic. I also become enthusiastic. I also get inspired to do something for our holy nation. When I read the book of Swami Vivekananda, his Call to the Nation, maybe it's a small book, but it is a great book. The holy book of the Upanishad, the holy book of Gita. You read this, and this will change your mind. This will change your life entirely. You change your life, and when your life will be changed, when you will be illuminated person, then the people who are living around you will also get illuminated, isn't it? So this is my perception. This is my perception. So yes, and I said that I'll conclude, but I have a few more things to say. Learning the art of living is cardinal. I'll say with this I will conclude. So let us keep in mind the maxim that work is worship. Work is worship, right? So we must not stop working until we reach our goal and beyond. At the same time, it is also true that in the workshops, institutions, and even families, always there is tension and stress. The world is full of suffering for all of us. Hence, to get respite for all suffering and pains, We need to abide by the lessons imparted by our ancient philosophers. Without keeping our body and mind healthy, happy, and peaceful, how can you work hard and compete with our stronger global counterparts? Hence, we have to keep our body, soul, and mind healthy and salubrious. Indian philosophy highlights some methods of permanent removal of suffering and attainment of timeless bliss. It is said that no true freedom for man is possible without knowledge of ultimate reality. The latter Upanishads hailed the Yoga Sutras as the most efficacious methods for achieving the direct perception of truth. Through the practical techniques of yoga, a man leaves behind forever the barren realms of speculations and cognized in experience the veritable essence of life. The yoga system, as outlined by Patanjali, almost similar to the Buddhist philosophy of Ashtangic Marg, is also known as what is known as the Eightfold Path. The first two steps are Yama and Niyama. These are the systems require observance, often negative and positive moralities, avoidance of injury to others, untruthfulness or stealing, incontinence or gift receiving, which brings obligations, and purity of body and mind, contentment, self-discipline, study, and devotion to God. The next 6 steps are asana, right posture. The spinal column must be held straight like me, and the body firm is a comfortable position for meditation. Number 4, pranayam, control of prana, subtle life currents. Number 5, pratyahara, withdrawal of senses from external objects. Why we have to withdraw from external objects? I remember the Sanskrit sloka, Shangat Samjayate Kama Kamat Kradaho Vijayate Kradat Bhavati Shammoha Shammohat Sriti Vibhrama Sriti Bhrangshat Buddhi Nasho Buddhi Nashat Pranashyati. So this is the holding the mind to one thought. Number 7, dhyana, that is meditation. Every day we should do meditation after getting up in the morning and before going to bed. And number 8, final goal is kaivalya or absoluteness, a term which might be more comprehensively put as realization of the truth beyond all intellectual speculations. We have to, but you see, we have to live together in peace and harmony. Nobody should be left behind. Everybody should be brought under the same umbrella. Every individual, every Indian citizen should be given importance and respect. Peace and prosperity have a close relationship. Without mental peace, family peace, and societal peace, achieving prosperity in a country seems a distant dream. The United Nations considers that living together in peace is all about accepting differences and having the ability to listen, recognize, respect, and appreciate others, as well as living in a peaceful and universal way. In this modern world, we have to uphold the desire to live together, united in differences and diversity, to build a sustainable world of peace, solidarity, and harmony. Let us renounce hate from our minds from today itself. Further, our political masters, faith leaders, and other relevant actors must adopt a well-established approach to tackling these conflicts and political differences. Professor Amartya Sen, in Peace and Democratic Society, envisages that in a world in which different people, despite sharing a common interest in peace, security, and justice, find themselves divided by mutual incomprehension and skepticism, and sometimes even suspicion, the affirmation of the importance of multilateralism with mutual respect can help to create a more positive climate for tolerance, support, and collaboration. Professor Sen attaches great importance to the use of dialogue-based approach to dealing with issues of group-based conflict in the world today. My understanding of life is very simple, and that is to lead an ethical, spiritual, and disciplined life. Whatever works we may do, whatever gender and color you may have, and wherever you may live, if we work very hard ethically with sincerity for the benefit and profit of the institution, organization, or person for whom we work, if we look after our children and family members as per our capacity and show love and affection for our children, respect our elders, parents, and teachers, if we meditate daily and practice yoga, or do some physical exercise or play some outdoor games, if we extend our helping hand towards our relatives, friends, and neighbors, if we refrain from illegal or unethical activities such as stealing, extortion, taking bribes, and harming others for narrow personal gain, our country will turn into a heaven on earth. In this volume, I have put extraordinary emphasis on the youths and students of our country. They are full of vigor and vitality. They are evergreen and full of innovative ideas. I have a firm belief in my heart about their capability and competence. Only they can take our country ahead of all the competitors with their hard and smart work. Seniors will act as guides and directors of the young people. Always think positive, my dear students and youths of this holy country. I know that you have enough strength, inbuilt strength to study and work for 20 hours a day. You have such innovative ideas that none have ever thought in the world. You have the abundant mental strength, even more than the strength of 20 lions. Your imaginary power and scientific and technological knowledge are more than our ancient scholars and sages. You have physical powers of Hercules and Muhammad Ali, and millions of you have extraordinary merits to perform any development work. Just realize this and use them in right action with the right purpose. Believe me, the coming days are yours. The coming days are for your parents and relatives. The coming days are for India. I wish you best of luck. I may not see your great achievements with open eyes, but I shall feel your accomplishment and fat lying on the thick green grass in the garden of heaven. Thank you. Thank you very much.